Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you saw on the thumbnail, I do have a Beauty Bay haul to do right now. I will say it's mostly eyeshadow palettes, but if that interests you, then stay tuned. Nothing that is brand new as well, but still, if you'd like to see what I got in my little Beauty Bay haul, then just stay tuned. So I was so excited when this came through because for whatever reason, I thought that all of my packaging got lost because I've done a few orders recently and none of them were showing up in the tracking whenever I used the tracking code that I received from either Beauty Bay or the other retailers that I've purchased from. But this one arrived, and actually I think it wasn't even the first one that I purchased. So Beauty Bay does ship out to Portugal pretty fast. This is the second time that I've purchased from Beauty Bay since I've been here, and so far so good. Yeah, so actually it looks like it took 10 days for it to get to me, which is pretty good. All right, I'll start with the first item that I have, but it is not an eyeshadow palette. I'm going through my concealers pretty fast, and I just recently tried the Wet n Wild Dewy foundation, so I thought maybe I should try something else from them. And so I got the Wet n Wild, what is this? Photo Focus Concealer and Corrector. I don't know if it's the right shade for me, but I do need a concealer and I did want to try something different. And honestly, the supermarkets where I live near me, they really only have Maybelline or L'Oreal or their own sort of store brand. And I didn't want to try that yet. And I didn't want to go further to go get a concealer, as silly as that sounds. So I ordered it from Beauty Bay because I was already going to do an order. So that's why. All right, so some of you might know the eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to be talking about and showing you because I did talk about it in a recent video that I posted of eyeshadows that I would like to have in my collection / brands that I want to try. There are two brands here that I have, one of which I have tried before, one of which I have not. But yeah, if you've seen that video, then you should know what I'm going to talk about, but let's just get into it. So the first brand that I have purchased from is BH Cosmetics. I have two eyeshadow palettes from them already. I really like their quality, their formula, and I have wanted these two palettes actually that I'm going to talk about for so long, and they've always been on my wish list, more so than the two BH Cosmetic palettes that I already have. That they just ended up in my collection by mistake, to be honest. Not really palettes that I necessarily wanted, but I think they were just like add-ons, and I got them for I think about £5 each. These ones were on sale though, so I got the Blueberry Muffin. So excited. This one I have wanted for when, you know, as long as the hype was around, which was what, 2 years ago, I think at this point. This is in obviously the original packaging, which I really enjoy the original formula. Now, having looked at this, I do think I'm going to like it because when I ordered it, I thought it's going to be, wow, it's really reflective. It's going to be far too cool tone. It's not going to be something I'm going to be interested in. But honestly, I think I am. And look at this. It is popping on camera. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even look that blue in person. But look at that. That looks so yummy. Oh, these shades, you know, when you take a picture of something, it never looks as good. Well, sometimes it never looks as good as when you see it in person. And I think this is what's happening with this palette. This looks so much more beautiful in person. So if you are wondering if you should have it, I think you should get it because I'm not a cool tone queen. I really am not. But I think I can appreciate this palette and I think I'm going to absolutely love it. I don't want to blind you, but it is so stunning. And yeah, I'm so happy I got it because I was humming and ahhing about it. I was thinking, you know what? I'm not going to use this. I'm going to buy it and I'm not going to use it. But I tell you what, I'm going to use it, whether I use it naturally or put it in a project. I will show you that I want to use this because I looked at this when I got it and I'm like, ooh, yes, give me that. The next eyeshadow palette, again, BH Cosmetics. It is one that I have wanted just as long as I've wanted the Blueberry Muffin. It looks so nice. Everyone's hyped about this. And it is the Avocado Toast. This is just so cute. And I am into greens at the moment, if you can't tell. You know, I also just recently, what's going on with my hair? I also just recently purchased a She Glam palette that is green, and that's on my eyes today. That video is probably already out. But yeah, the Avocado Toast, original packaging. I just wanted to pick these up because honestly, I don't know if they're going to be discontinued, these packaging. I imagine they will be eventually, and then they'll do some new formula, new packaging, and I honestly just wanted the original packaging. I wanted the original formula. I wanted the originals, so I wanted to get them before it was too late. And gosh, it just looks so beautiful. It's got such beautiful pinks in there too, and some of these greens look really nice, and you've got a couple of like more grungier greens and a few more like cool tones, maybe even leaning into like turquoise bluish colors. So yeah, I'm really excited about trying both of these. I always thought that I'd like the avocado toast, but having looked at the blueberry muffin, I think I'm as equally excited about that one. All right, so the last thing that I got, and yes, this is a small haul, but you know, I only want to buy what I want to buy. So this is a brand I've never tried before, and I have been eyeing this palette for so long. It is always discounted and it goes back to full price, and then it's discounted, it goes back to full price. And I almost bought it at full price because I was thinking, gosh, what if it goes out of stock and I can't get it again? Because that did happen. It went out of stock for months and then it suddenly came back because I had it in my wish list and I was like, oh, you know, because on Beauty Bay you can have a wish list and I have tons of eyeshadow palettes in there. But you know, this one came back and I've finally got it on sale, and it is from Sample Beauty. It is the Equalizer Volume 2. Now, I thought this was going to be a lot bigger. This is, you know, it's still a bigger palette compared to a lot of my other palettes, but I'm so happy that it's not actually bigger because on the pictures it looks really big because you get a lot of eyeshadows in here. You get 30 eyeshadows in here. I don't know how they fit them all in. I thought this palette was going to be enormous. But honestly, I'm actually really happy that it's not bigger than this because this is the perfect, I mean, I wouldn't say perfect size because it is a little bit big. I mean, the mirror is pretty big. Ooh, hello. Hi. But yeah, this is what it looks like. If you are not familiar, yeah, it is a big palette, but it's not too big where it's actually going to put me off. And it's not too big where I can't put it in my drawers. So I'm really happy about that. But I've been eyeing this for so long. Like, look at this pop of green here. It's just popping on camera, and you've got all these shimmers on the side, you've got all these mattes, and you've got these even like darker ones. If you need a black, you have a black, you got a sparkly black, you got a white over here, and then a sparkly white. This is like a duochrome because it actually has a shifted pink. Some of these other ones have duochromes as well that I can tell. Definitely this one has, it looks like it has a shift of blue or purple. Some of these just look normal. This one looks like it has a shift, but honestly, it doesn't, I don't know. It's so stunning. This palette, I don't know what it is. I've just been wanting this palette for so long, so I'm so happy I have it. I think though, my feeling is I'm probably going to want to touch it when it is autumn. It's not, apart from this top, like this area over here, and maybe these shimmers, like the top 2 rows, I think for now I'd probably want to play around with those, but definitely these pinks and mauves and browns is screaming autumn fall to me, which I'm not mad about. I mean, honestly, this just looks so pretty. And I'm really happy that I have it because I have just been eyeing it for so long. It's finally feels nice to have something that you've really wanted for so long. And I think I'm learning that with makeup. I don't want to do, I still do impulse buys, but I want to try to stop doing that. And I really want to just go back to the makeup that has always caught my eye, always looked good, I've always wanted, because I can want something that comes out like that, but then after a few months, even maybe sometimes a few weeks, I'm like, do I actually really like that? Maybe not. But if after a few months, 6 months, a year, because I've been wanting these more than a year, if after over a year I still want that palette, or I still want that makeup item, or I still want to try that brand, then I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I think that's kind of what I'm trying to do with my spending habits, even though you'd probably look at me and you think, well, actually, you're not really doing that, are you? But I think I am. In my head, I think I am. I'm being a lot less impulsive, and I'm really trying to focus on what I've always wanted to try, what shadows speak to me, what like color stories speak to me, and then if there's just a palette out there that I've been looking at for over a year and I still haven't got it and I still want it, I'm gonna go get it. I'm sorry, I'm just going to do it. So yeah, that is my beauty bay haul. I'm so excited. Go check out my other hauls if you haven't already spotted them. But yes, I should have a Shein haul try on out if you're interested. I should also have a Shein try on, like get ready with me trying She Glam makeup. So that one will definitely be posted. There might be a few others. It depends if the packaging got here or not. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to and you haven't already done so. I would love for you to continue watching my content and just let me know your thoughts. And yeah, just let me know that you're enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, what am I doing it for? But anyway, thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Bye.